So let's talk a little bit about our common shared experience, which was the accelerator that we went through together. So, do you want to give a little bit of an overview of everything we did for the Yass Prize and maybe give that sort of case study of Rapunzl going through the Yass Prize?
Yeah, so I mean, we flew down and we spent 4 days in Miami interacting with the other two, or with all the other semifinalists. There were 32 semifinalists, and then some additional members from people's teams. And during that time, we met with a ton of incredible leaders, ranging from public speaking coaches to politicians, kind of just getting insights into how to transform education, how to kind of create sustainable models and really produce outstanding outcomes for students through permissionless learning. And that's why kind of the whole program was part of the STOP Awards, which that's the acronym, Sustainability, Transformational, Outstanding, and Permissionless. And during that time, it was incredible. It was the networking opportunity was crazy. It was definitely nerve-wracking at the end. There was a pitch for $1 million on Thursday, and it was a hard cap 3 minutes. And I mean, I think accelerators like that, where it's, hey, there's an opportunity to win money. I mean, like, you have to be a fool to turn down free money and free knowledge, I think.
So, a lot of folks would want to understand, like, okay, that sounds amazing. What were the things that you did to, one, get started discovering some of these accelerators? And what were the tips you would have for folks applying when they are finding something they want to be a part of and applying to that accelerator?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say true to yourself with your application, and like, obviously don't lie, like, tell your story as authentic as you can. In terms of searching for accelerators, can't be helpful. This was the first and the only, and the way we found out about it was 2 days before the deadline. So we're feeling really thrilled that it came across our desk.
The other thing that I would say is identify recipients of either a grant or participants in the accelerator and try reaching out to them to connect, because oftentimes a lot of these entrepreneurs and founders have LinkedIn pages and they're not that difficult to really get a hold of, but definitely pick their brains and ask them more about what aspects did they include in their application to make them a more compelling applicant.
Awesome. If you had to go through the process again, like, what's one thing you might have done differently to get more out of the accelerator program?
I mean, I definitely tried to speak to everyone there. There were a few people I missed. So it was like trying to just make the most of the experience and talk and not feel nervous asking questions, because everyone there was there to help us.
I definitely think you were one of the first people who reached out to me to like have a conversation and get connected. Were there any favorite conversations besides the one we had, obviously, with some of the other members of the cohort?
Yeah, I mean, there were a bunch of the schools that we connected with where they'll be adopting kind of the Rapunzl program there. So that's where I think one of the greatest parts of being part of this family is that each year we're going to get connected with additional incredible educators and school groups, public, private, charter, that I think it's going to be a great way for us to continue kind of achieving our goal.